I want to take this time to thank everybody for their support of myself, Mark, and the music and mental health movement. Please take this time to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mark. I'm back again with another topic for y'all. The topic today: don't make friendship a lifetime achievement award. And I'm speaking from experience because this is something that I have done, unfortunately, in past times of my life. Currently, I'm past that, but there was times when the length of time that somebody was in my life would determine me keeping them when they're doing dumb things that I should be taking them out for. And I can talk a little bit more in depth about that. As an example, I had some childhood friends that I have known for so many years, and we were not super close in this era because we live in different places, we've had different paths and everything, but I still consider them friends. We still communicated. We reconnected during the social media era. And I noticed that especially during the time of 2020, when there was a lot of things going on relating to like George Floyd and different stuff like that, they were making particular comments. And I was looking at the comments and I was going back and forth, and I was like, even though it looks and sounds this way, I don't consider this person to be that type of person. And I've known them for so long, so I can't just cut them out. So I gave them the benefit of the doubt. 1 time, 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, it just got to a point where it was like, this is too much. Even though I've known this person for a while, I have to let them go. And there's a thing that I have learned in life. There's people that you could just meet today. And the type of bond and connection that you have and the type of trust that you build, it's like you've known that person forever and that person becomes a lifer. I've had people like that. It doesn't happen often. But once in a while, I've met somebody and just known like this person is going to be in my life for the duration of my life. And then again, there's people that may have been in your life at a certain time and may have been right for you at that time. But then a situation happens that exposes something about them to where you're like, wow, I never knew you were like that. That's it. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. Sometimes you have known somebody in a limited capacity. Like, let's say it's somebody you work with and you typically see them at the office. You've never been in any real life situations with them. You hang out with them one day, you find yourself in a real life situation. You're surprised by how they present themselves or how they are in that situation. But then think to yourself, have I ever been in that situation with that person before? Another example I have is a friend that I was doing business with. I'm not going to get into details of the business. Matter of fact, they would never know because there's multiple people that this has happened with. So one of the multiple people that I was friends with and then had business dealings with, they really were bad with the business, and monies that were supposed to be received by me were not. But prior to doing business, we were close friends. We were actually close friends. So it was very surprising and shocking to me. Very surprising and very shocking. And I tried to maintain the friendship after this, but it just was not the same. It just was not the same. And the thing is, there's a saying that I kind of say all the time. You are never going to learn anything in lukewarm water. So sometimes it requires you to be in the fire with this person before you see what's actually going to happen and before you see what it's actually about. So yes, sometimes length of time can make a difference, but it's not just the length of time. It's the types of situations that you've been in with that person and if you've seen a consistency, because there are some cases, even on my end, there are some mistakes that I have made that are just one-time things. It's not something I would normally do. I was just in a different head and mind space, and benefit of the doubt. I need the benefit of the doubt. But normally you can tell the difference between a situation where somebody is just off what they would normally be, and you can talk through that, versus I didn't really know them, and this situation made me get to know them. So don't make friendship a lifetime achievement award. It's a day-to-day thing. It depends on how the person is more often than not. Pay attention. And even if somebody has been around a long time, there are certain instances where they don't need to be around no more. And you have to be very vigilant with that, because sometimes the ones that you trust the most because of that are the ones that put you in the most hot water. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll